So as many of you guys know, Playboi Carti's next album is going to be called Baby Boi, right? Feels like they've been teasing Baby Boi for a very, very long time. There's been a lot of hints pointing towards a double album for Playboi Carti within 2025. Obviously, music released all the way back in March, and we're approaching September of 2025, and things are really heating up for a potential September release for Baby Boi. We're in the middle of August, and we've seen a lot of indicators as of late pointing towards a September, hopefully, release for Baby Boi. So let's get into it. And just to let y'all know, this was a clip from my stream last night. We were reacting to all the new info that came out, and I was like, why not make this clip a video? Me and the chat were going back and forth. What we want, what can we expect? Is this gonna be coming true? Boom, boom, boom. Hope y'all enjoy. But I put out this thread on Twitter right here, talking about all hints pointing towards a 2025 Baby Boi album release from Carti, right? This is pretty much all the information we know about Baby Boi so far that the camp has put out, right? It doesn't get any more legit than this, right? It comes from Filthy, it comes from Carti. We've seen also Swamp Izzo start teasing like crazy. So let's get into it, right? So I said Carti pins a comment talking about 2 albums dropping in 1 year. Y'all remember this post right here? What's his name? Uzi Og put out this post talking about 2 albums in 1 year from Carti is gonna be iconic. And then Carti pinned it, right? 2 albums in 1 year from Carti. That sounds really, really good, right? But everyone's like, yeah, just take it with a grain of salt, right? So that's that first one right there. Then obviously Swamp Izzo says Baby Boi is done in an interview with Complex Mag. We've seen that interview.
He's been teasing Baby Boi.
Ready.
What is that? What is Baby Boi?
Done.
Boom. Then we seen obviously Filthy, right? Because Swamp Izzo says it's done. Then we seen Wake Up Filthy say the same thing. T-Lot444 said the album gonna get scrapped and have a different album title. We've been here before, right? Filthy quote tweets it twice talking about it's already done, we still pushing I Music though. Album already finished, watch this, right? So it doesn't get more legit than these 2 people. Filthy alongside, you know, Swamp Izzo talking about the album is done. Geo confirmed it's done as well. Oh, I didn't see that, but probably, right? Everybody's been saying, yo, the album's done, right? Then we seen, this was like, what, 2-3 days ago? Carti repeats September at one of his most recent shows. Could we finally see a birthday release? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, this is what? I think yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. Like this week, Carti was on stage talking about September, September. Right here. I can see it, I can see it, I can see it. September 13th, September 13th. I just had a vision, bro. September 13th, I see it, bro. I could see it. So he kept saying September right there, right? And then obviously, how many years have we had this theory for, right? We've had this, right? Because Carti's birthday falls on September 13th. If we go to the calendar, September 2025, let's see. Yes, September 2025, the 13th, Carti's birthday lands on a Saturday. So technically, you could drop it the day before your birthday. That could be pretty lit, right? He's talking about September, right? I feel like every year, is Carti gonna drop on his birthday? Every year, you can't escape it. It's like literally in like a inescapable cycle at this point. Yo, is Carti gonna drop on his birthday? Is Carti gonna drop on his birthday? 2019, 2020, 21, 2, 3. I think the 2023 one was a little bit valid because remember him and Swamp Izzo popped up out of nowhere. Then they had that whole like birthday party type thing that went down. Everyone's like, yo, something could actually go down. And then last year he was teasing the hell out of the album for the whole entire year. Obviously that didn't go down, right? It does kind of make sense every year. Or maybe we're just like so delusional to where stuff that doesn't make sense makes sense. Bro, ain't no way he said, bro, he said September, bro. He said September. Peep it. He knows exactly what he's doing, bro. He's actually so annoying for this because he knows exactly what he's doing, bro. What else could he be saying? Oh, he's definitely saying September for sure. So could we see it finally come true? What, 6 years later? And then the most latest news we got in regards to Baby Boi was this was last night or 2 nights ago, something like that. This dude right here at Swamp Izzo, yo, when Baby Boi is coming?
What is Baby Boi dropping? Baby Boi about to drop.
Baby Boi about to drop, and then he whispers something into his ear. I don't know what he said. Did anybody like get a contact or get a hold of this dude to ask, you know, What the hell did Swamp Izzo whisper to this guy? Does anybody know? But that's pretty much everything we know about Baby Boi so far, right? We've seen Carti confirm 2 albums this year. Filthy, Izzo talking about it's done. People are saying Geo. Carti talking about September 13th. Could be like his birthday. Could we see a birthday release? September's things are starting to, heat up. It's what, halfway till September, right? I feel like there's no reason for them to just randomly start popping up and start like really starting to like push that button for Baby Boi. 27 days away. 27 days away. Could we see a new Carti album? Are we realistically thinking that or not? I could see it, but also like, yeah, I could not see it 1000%. But I mean, if any year would make sense for that to go down, I feel like it would be this year. I mean, why not? Carti came back in March. He's been flooding all year long, right? He's been going crazy all year. He's been really going crazy for the past, year. Since about, springtime last year? Around, like springish 2024 is when the feature run went down. Then like later that year, we got the singles run. And then earlier within this year, we got, the album. And then could we see it later this year, a whole nother album potentially? And it seems like from the ways Carti's moving, like maybe he wants to, I'm not saying Carti's gonna flood, but it does kind of make sense for another release to go down. Why not? Why not throw another album out there? Why not? I don't think it would really... Would you think it would hurt Carti's discog if he does release another album? Do you guys think that would put like a stain on Carti's discography or not? I personally don't think so. I don't think so because it's, in my opinion, I see the next project being like kind of just like an I Am Music Part 2, right? No, if it's shorter. Yeah, I'm guessing Baby Boi, I don't see it being 34 songs. Like I doubt he drops another 34 song or like 30 song project. I just don't see that. If it's like a cool maybe like 14 to like 18 songs, I think that would be pretty dope. Yeah, like 14 tracks would be pretty dope. iMusic Leftovers, I don't really see it as that. Because you got to think too, this dude Carti hasn't dropped in 5 years. He's dropped in 5 years? He's dropped 34 songs. And he's dropped like 40 songs in 5 years. He's sitting on thousands and thousands of songs that could damn near be generational. Like he could really make a crazy, insane project for Baby Boi if you really want to. Like I know he has insane songs he's sitting on, but I do think it's probably gonna be like a music part 2 in the sense that like it's kind of just gonna be like a compilation of just a bunch of fire songs from all the years that we've seen. But I would like to see more 2025 music, bro. I need more 2025 music, right? Exactly. I think it should be 2024 to 2025 songs. I completely agree. Because iMusic was particularly like people were saying mostly like 2023-ish songs. Like the whole album was pretty much all old songs. Some were 2022 and 2021. Yeah, it was like 2021-ish to about 2023. The majority of iMusic, I guess. So we haven't really seen new, like what is Carti's music? What does it sound like in 2025? Like what is the current state of Playboi Carti's music, right? Because that's why I think Whole Lotta Red was so dope. Because apparently Whole Lotta Red was made. They said it was made in 5 days. I don't know if that's true. But they said the majority of Whole Lotta Red was recorded 5 days upon, the release. So that was Carti in the moment at the exact time. What you got is Carti in like the rawest form. Pause. But y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? I hope we get some new songs. I would like to see more songs that sound like Alive. Would y'all want more like Alive, that deep voice? I guess like nitrous voice songs, would y'all want that too or not? No? I would say, like I said, I think it's going to be a music part 2. I think there's going to be a bunch of voices. I would like to see more soft voice. And I would like to see more of that nitrous voice because we technically only got one song from the nitrous. That was the YB song. So I would like to see maybe like, I don't know, like 2-3 more songs. Like obviously not the whole project, just sounding like that. That's going to be insane. But I would like to see more like I would say music was particularly like deep voice, right? It was I'd say like 75% deep voice. Could we see maybe 75% soft voice, and then like the rest is like, you know, deep voice that we got on iMusic, and then like that demonic nitrous voice, that would be cool. Maybe like that's why Carti's dope too, because he has literally an arsenal of voices he could just choose from. That's insane. That is nuts. That is insane, bro. Pop out, cocaine nose type of songs. Yeah, I think we're gonna get everything that everybody wants. Like I said, music part 2. I think we're gonna get some songs that sound like Pop Out. I think we're gonna get some like songs on like the later half of the album, like Wheezy. This one got it. I would like to see another like Wheezy song for sure, especially after seeing Metro cook up that album. I wonder if he has more songs that sound like that. That could be pretty interesting. Definitely more Opium Baby for sure. Definitely more Opium Baby, Crank, Pop Out, like Psyched Out Carti. We need some more of that. Some more for sure. Because I would say music was obviously good, but I feel like a lot of the songs weren't as experimental as we've seen Carti do. But then also, I get why Carti did do that, because this was more, obviously, as we all know, the album catered towards like the mainstream fans, so I get it. But boom, he gave the fans, you know, to the casuals, you know, y'all can go crazy on this one. They ate it up, 300K. All right, Baby Boi for the diehards. Go experimental, like step out the box. He could really do it, bro. Why not? He already did, you know, his big one. He already sold 300K. He already did what everybody, you know, doubted he thought he would. He checked off every single box. I feel like he could really take Baby Boi in whatever route he wants. I'm so curious with this album, bro. I'm so curious with this album. I think Baby Boi gonna be a completely unheard sound he's been saving. If he does that, he's like, if he does that, he's crazy, bro. Imagine like he's like, yo, this is for the casuals, bro. Y'all can keep that. Like, this is for the casuals. I'm about to do a tour with Abel. We about to go stadiums, you feel me? Like, this is something for the casuals. Y'all can eat that. I'm still gonna go 300. I'm still gonna go #1. I'm still gonna take the #1 rap album of 2025. And then he's like, oh, that's what y'all thought I'm on? Like, we've seen all this like new wave of like, I guess like hate towards Carti, or like a lot of the fans switching up, and then boom, he just completely does a 360. Y'all forgot who I was? That would be crazy, bro. That would be psyched. If he did that, he's the GOAT. I'm sorry, bro. If he does that, he's insane. It's actually possible he does that. Yeah, I do think he could definitely do that. Like I said, Carti's been in the tuck 5 years. We don't know what the hell he's been cooking on these past 5 years, especially with him pretty much playing it safe with this last project. We'll see. We'll see. But I do think we could see it this year. Why not? I don't think it's a stain on his discog. I think it only helps, and he's gonna take over even more than he has since, you know, March, right? It's crazy.